We switch gears now back to Honorable Tony Okocha. He's the Rivers State APC chairman for the state. That's the All Progressive Congress. Honorable Okocha, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Loud and clear. Thank you so much. Honorable, let's get started very quickly. We understand earlier today that there was a procession by members of the APC, and the procession was in regards to the election, saying that they were not going to participate in the elections and not going to hold. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was that the purpose of the procession? And what's the latest with that?
Okay, I can barely hear you, like I said before. Maybe I should go ahead and anticipate what the questions you have asked. Now, if it is about the protest of Rivers people, well, it was spontaneous. There was no gathering anywhere. It was spontaneous, and our people, because we had said that we were not partaking, we were not participating in an election that the process ab initio was flawed, and an election that the courts agreed with us that the processes were flawed, that we are not going to participate in that kind of election. And we have an order, we have a judgment of the court, and so spontaneously our people came out, and they said, well, instead of sitting at home, come out to the party secretariat. But unfortunately, and sadly too, is that this morning my attention was drawn to what has happened in the party secretariat. The party secretariat, I must say, has no polling units around it at all. But at 3:23 a.m. this morning, some gun-trotting young men took over the party secretariat, deposited and detonated the devices. Okay, and thank God that your camera people are here. They have seen them. They have seen the thing for themselves. So that it's not like it's a report that we are sending to you. They have seen They have seen the scenario, and I'm sure that they are not satisfied with what happened here. Even I feel mostly for our neighbors who also suffered severe and serious, damages in their buildings, because the weight of that and the sound, okay, destroyed their windows and their doors and all of those. And I'm sure that your men would have also seen the holes perforated by no other gun other than the AK-47. So that's where we are. And let me say to you, just in case you're hearing me, that the APC remains undeterred. Not any attempts or group of attempts, as we used to say when we were in school, will make us, back off. We will not. APC is a party to beat in Rivers State, and we have been able to provide very formidable opposition in the state. The thing is that there is fear, palpable fear, that if we contested the election, we are going to clinch all the seats, because we have said so to them.
All right. Let me ask regarding, we have spoken to all of our correspondents who are on the ground and covering polling units around Obiakpo, and also just lastly speaking to one of our correspondents who also covered another part of River State. And what's clear is that the people are out there voting, and they are trying their possible best to secure their civic responsibility of voting and making sure that they engage in the exercise. But now with the procession of the APC, isn't that conflicting to what the indigents of River State want, which is for the elections to hold?
Well, if I heard you, maybe you are reporting about what happened in Obiakpo. It's just a few minutes ago that somebody hinted me that Obiakpo Secretariat was also, under attack. I do not know how that happened. I haven't gone that route the whole of today. But the people I have, the people we have, the genuine Rivers people, peace-loving Rivers people that came out to protest today are protesting just at the Kwere Road, and the Aba Road, Aba Road axis. So that's where we are. I don't know anything about the Kwere Road, but it's to tell you that the man, by reason of desperation, is throwing up chaos. He's throwing up uncertainties. He's throwing up crisis. Now, I'm also told that there's a police station or thereabout that was also burned and all that. I am not competent to speak for those people. They will speak for themselves. But you can see the rule of a jungle instead of rule of law. And for me and for us in APC, we think that the governor is just kicking the last kick of a dying horse. And we pray for him seriously. But the truth of the matter still remains that there is an order, a judgment of the court that makes it impossible, that bars RESEC, that bars INEC from giving the voters register to anybody whatsoever, that bar the police from participating, bar the DSS from participating. So isn't that good? Isn't that enough? Now you want to go and do an election without voters register. So who votes?
Now,
something is funny, and so some people may be aggrieved because they are citizens of Rivers State and they are equally qualified to contest elections if the elections are properly, so to speak.
Honorable, it's very telling that these incidents are happening. What then is happening to security infrastructure in Rivers State? If the elections were not to hold and incidents like this are happening, shouldn't the police be there to investigate and just to make sure that whoever the assailants or culprits are, they investigate and take account of all of these incidents that you just pointed, the bombing, the gun-wielding individuals and the likes? Besides an election, where is the presence of security at the moment? That's their civic responsibility.
Well, my dear, I'm sorry that I'm unable to get your questions properly. I told you that the thing is ghosting. At some point, it's coming fancy, so I'm unable to answer pointedly to the question you asked.
No problem. Well, we'll try to fix that. But once again, many thanks for doing this with us. We appreciate you for coming on.